Here with Miami coach Anthony Noreen after a 4-0 win over RIT, and we'll take some questions.
Coach, just overall perspective on the game, kind of up and down at some points, but came out really ready to go. So I want to get your overall perspective on the game.
Yeah, obviously, great atmosphere, really good opponent. I mean, they fought till the very last second. Loved our start. I thought that was going to be really. We thought that was going to be really important for us. Just when we've come out and we've skated and we've been physical and rolling our lines in our deep pairs, it's led to good things for us. And even though it was like, it's 1-0, it's 2-0, you felt like you were kind of knocking to get that third one. And credit them, they did a good job of defending. They got some key saves. Missed breakaway. Like there was some moments there. And then obviously you get in a little bit of penalty trouble. Penalty kill stepped up big, and then Drobes just made some saves. And I thought right till the end, I thought we were just really committed. And something obviously we've talked a lot about was just play to the end, play the right way, and I thought we did that.
How about a little more on Drobes' performance? I mean, he made some really phenomenal saves throughout that game, but how about him getting that shutout win?
Yeah, I mean, just obviously I can't say enough good things about Drobes and just who he is as a person and how he goes about his business. And it's one of those things when he does that, it's not ever surprising because you feel like he deserves it based on the way he does things. He doesn't guarantee it, but man, he just gives you a chance every night, and that's all you could ask for. But there was some moments early, the power play, we make a little bit of breakdown, and those are hard ones where it's kind of unexpected and it's coming right back at you. And then I thought he just did a really good job fighting through traffic and really good second effort and just making that first save. And then, we did a good job of boxing out and not allowing that second one.
Your fourth line got you going with the first goal. Mike in particular was starting to come around, and to get that goal, how big is that to get that big goal at that line?
Yeah, and again, you know what I'm going to say. That's not our fourth line. We love that line. Love that line. I mean, you talk about what we want to be, and physical and competitive, and obviously getting Bradley back has been a major impact to our lineup. Hazy, what he does in the dot, and then Mike's is a guy. We just feel like he's kind of scratching the surface of what he could potentially be, and in realizing how physically imposing of a player he can be, and obviously gets an assist, his first point on that first goal. But there's a reason that we had those guys out there late. There's a reason those guys were out there a lot against their top line. Like we just trust them to play the brand of hockey we want to play.
How sick is that shot by Morozov?
Yeah, it's we call it pounding the rock. Like you never know, but like he takes that shot. I can't even tell you how many times a week from that exact same spot, whether it's Tibbs or it's Nyzy or it's Vladdy or it's the rink guy, whoever else will stay on the ice and send him pucks in that spot. He just does it till the end of the day, and it's usually the guys that score when it's on the line.
You talked yesterday about international ice. The bench also extends well into the
Yeah.
How does that change your coaching perspective, especially second period?
Yeah, I mean, it was something we talked about being in the second. It's like make sure you're on the right side of the blue line so we're not jumping on the bench off sides. I thought, again, that is another key area on the big sheet is just managing your line changes. Part of that is not getting stuck out in D zone, and part of that is being unselfish. And I think if you go back and you look at our better moments of the game, it was, you work 200 feet of the ice to get to the offensive zone, to get a chance to use your skill and shoot, and to get off and get someone else on when you're down there. Like that's about as selfless of a thing as you could do in hockey, and I thought we saw a lot of that tonight. And when we're at our best, that's what we do. We get off, we trust the next guy's going to do his job. He goes out, and now they're worn down, tired. We've got fresh legs, and that's hockey.
Particularly early, it looked like you were able to utilize that extra space to create some more time and space for your guys. It's a faster team than maybe Miami fans have seen in recent years. So how were you able to take advantage so quickly? They were a pretty quick team too, but you guys seemed to acclimate really quick to that big ice.
Yeah, I mean, I think we did a good job of realizing when we had a numerical advantage and it was time to attack. And then I thought we did a really good job of realizing, like, okay, there's not really a play to be made, but I don't necessarily need to put this thing behind. Like, I could cut back and hang on to it and wait for my help. And I thought that allowed us to get our foot in the door a lot in the offensive zone of not just, hey, I'm the only guy in the ice, everyone else is changing, throwing it. Like, we realized the time and space, hey, I'm by myself, but I can hang on to this thing and wait for help. And I also thought some of our guys just were able to take their physicality wide and maybe use that couple extra feet to kind of get the edge and get the corner on them.
Third period, for a little stretch there, you got stuck kind of in your own zone
Yeah.
for an extended period, but you're able to break out of it. what was said on the bench, or how were you able to break out of sort of getting stuck back there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're a good team. There's a reason they have the record that they have. They have an excellent coach, and we knew they were going to play till the very end. And sometimes it's bend, don't break. Like, as a hockey player, you're going to have to defend at times. So you got to be bought in. You got to have detail. You got to be committed. You got to be willing to block a shot. You've got to not allow second chances at your net front. I thought we had some really big shot blocks, but equally as important, I thought we had some really good moments where a puck was delivered to the net and it was sitting there, and we got back and we were heavy and we were hard, and was really a key area defensively for us tonight. And obviously watching Union play earlier, like that's going to be massive for us.
So that's going to be leading me perfectly into my next question. Is Union had a huge game, 8 unanswered goals today. They're a really talented team. What do you know about them? What do you do to counter what they did tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think, it's a program that won a national championship not too long ago. Obviously a hockey program with a ton of pride. An excellent coach who also was in Tri-City a couple years before me, who's done an unbelievable job there. An assistant coach who was, when I was in Youngstown, I worked with, that's as good as you're going to find in this business. And it's really good staff. They've been building for this year. Like, this is their year that they think they're going to push and have a shot. You look at their record and then you watch them play today, and boy, they're everything they've been advertised as. So we know we got to be our best. For a final, it should be that way.